Wrong button. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I'm Crimson Knight, and this is where I do the gaming. I hope you all are doing really well. I'm doing okay. I'm sorry I'm late. I was eating late supper. You know, the whole deal. I'm still doing a little bit of last minute setup. Yeah, give me just a moment, and I'll be able to give you guys my fully undivided attention. Stream manager. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm still adjusting where the heartbeat monitor is for later. But yeah, hello everybody and welcome back. We're going to be getting back into killer frequency here in just one moment. It has not shown up on the... Is that because I didn't? It is because it's still set to Phasmophobia. Yep, there it is. But yeah, we'll actually be doing some killer frequency here for a bit, and then when my friend Melidor is ready, we're going to be swapping over to Phasmophobia, assuming he's ever ready, in which case, and if he's not, that's okay. We'll just keep playing killer frequency. Hey, Yvonne, good to see you. Yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. Hey, I hope you're doing well, Yvonne. Like, I know you're not, but I hope you are. You know? For those who don't know, Yvonne is currently ill. And so, thus, yeah. Anyway, before we get properly started with Killer Frequency, though, just a reminder, check out my link tree. If you like this content or any other content, you can go to my link tree and, you know, find more of it, basically. My YouTube has all of the VODs of all of my streams from the past 5 years. Yeah, you can find them all over there for free. I put them up a week after I stream them. During that week, they're available on Twitch for subscribers. Or at least should be for subscribers. They may have changed that lately. I don't know. I don't really keep up with the Twitch side of the VODs too much. I stream on Twitch and then I put the VODs over. But anyway, you can find links to that in the link tree, or you can just search Crimson Knight Gaming with Crimson Knight over on YouTube. If you want to catch me live, you can find the link to my Twitch channel in the link tree as well, or you can just go to Twitch and search Crimson Knight Gaming. If you want to throw some money my way, if you're willing and able to throw some money my way, the way to do that would be through the Ko-fi or the Patreon. Ko-fi if you just want to give me a tip. The Patreon if you want to like genuinely like support my stream and my streams and content, help things get better, help me, etc. The money from the Patreon is specifically earmarked for improving my content and things like hiring editors and stuff like that. Go with this one. So yeah, if you're willing and able, you can absolutely do that, and if not, that's perfectly fine. I won't hold it against you. You can also find links to my socials and my Discord in there, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff that you should check out if you feel so inclined. Hey, Matt, welcome. We still on for Phasmo a bit later? Yeah. Anyway, there's that. Second bit of business. This is a horror stream. As such, there may be elements that people are sensitive to. For this particular one, for this particular game, I do not have any content warnings. Normally, they would go up here, but still be on guard just in case. However, the game we get into later, Phasmophobia, assuming Melidor 219 is still up for it, then yeah, assuming he's still up for it, we'll yeah. Hold on a second. Why is his chat not showing up on my OBS. That's fun. Love that. Let's restart this. Hello? Okay, so for whatever reason, Melidor's chat is... Melidor's 5-stream chat is... The yo is not present. Apparently. There we go. That was so weird. Was it because it's one of those like 5-stream streak chat things or something like that? That's so weird. I don't know. I don't know. So weird. Anyway. Where did my Discord go? There's my Discord. Yeah, okay, so Matt said he'll let me know if he's up for it. And if not, that's perfectly fine. We'll keep playing. Anyway. You have beef with someone. You have beef with Twitch. Probably. But anyway. We'll be getting back to Killer Frequency later. If Matt's up for it, we'll be doing Phasmo, otherwise, at which point I will go through its content warnings and whatnot. So, you know. Yeah. Anyway. If not, we'll just keep with this game. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Excuse me. Excuse me again. All right, so let me remind... Oh yeah, I brought up my thinking mannequin and my mannequin head and my thinking arm. Let's see here. Cursed. What's great is with it in this hand, I can use it to point. In this hand, I can point as well, just a little less. Well, hold on. Can I? Oh, it goes back. Okay, so I can actually kind of point with it here, like up there. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. This is the rest of the stream, y'all. So yeah, Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Ant Williams, Power Station, Trailer Park. Can I put these over here? No. Okay. Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Ant Williams, Billy Price, Chuck Brody. Actually, no, I'm actually gonna put this down.
How's it going?
Review Clive's board. Try to establish the Whistling Man's next target. Right. Okay. Because we're assuming that the basement dwelling janitor is the Whistling Man. All right. So, Festival of Disaster. Big wheel breaks free. 15 injured. Who is to blame? Oops, wrong button. All right. Time to create a murder board. All right, I need more thinking music. Who should I go with? Hey, Yvonne, did you actually leave or are you still here? So, based off of these records, the current one is this red one right here. So based off of these records, like the general vibe of them, which one do you think we should hit? We've got Dave Scopo, Moonlight, The Flow, Crying for Help, The Late Night Lurkers, If You Dare, Stab in the Night, Stab in the Twilight. Yes, I did. That's actually the song that's currently playing, is The Long Ride Home. It's been playing for a while now, because I put it on before I went down to the basement. Actually, no, I didn't. No, it is currently playing. It is currently playing. Yeah, it is currently what's playing. But yeah, that's this one, the Barn Fiends. The Barn Finds. It's been playing long enough to have been on loop a couple of times. The one with the car on it? This one? Or was there another one? Okay. This one. The Scream. Alrighty. So that does feel a bit more thinky. So yeah. All right. So we've got Chuck Brody. This says Chuck Brody on it. Hospital, gas station, trailer park, power station. This is the somebody who got busted up. The festival disaster late last year. So the Chuck Brody fell to this. Kim Walker. Okay, they don't like being overlapped like that. Fine. Flu for thought. Local doctor Kay Walker recommends locals get their flu shot ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 84 is no different than any other year. Make sure you're protected. So that's Kay Walker. Staff surge at power station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record time, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. This was next to Aunt Williams, so I'll just put that back there for now. We've got Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Aunt Williams, and Chuck Brody. So we'll just put that kind of here, I guess. This is all of them. All right. Sorry for the jerking around. Actually, does this game actually have? Does have. Let's drop the camera sensitivity a bit. Yes. There we go. That's a bit better. All right. Kim Walker is a doctor, so she's probably at the hospital. Power station down there. Trailer park. And gas station, no idea. But we'll put this up here because this is all four of them. Marriage announcements. We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein. Okay, so Kim Walker became Kim Stein, assuming she took his last name. Crime syndicate impounded. Criminal operation shut down. Police have finally put an end to the to the long-running car thieving crime syndicate. Arrests were made after a member gave up information on their co-conspirators to investigators. The informant, who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as R.A., has walked free with no charges. Damn it. R.A. We do have a Rebecca Allen, so probably there. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted from the local power station. So Aunt Williams' power station. So Aunt Williams actually hurt Chuck Brody. Interesting. I'm going to put that there. That's not going to work, because what if those 2 get connected? Fuck. I'll put it down here, because it is more about Aunt. Beep beep, look out, tragedy. 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fail on bus. Tragedy struck Gallows Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek locals Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, or Houghton, Mr. P. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein, and Ms. J. Mildred. So Kim, this is how Kim died. You. All right. You are Chuck Brody. Yes? Gallows Creek game day. Yeah, there's nothing on the back of that. They did say that Chuck Brody was former football captain, so this is probably him. We'll put that there. Yeah, I know it's glitching, but... There. Good enough. All right. Trailer for sale cheap. Gallows Creek real estate. McCready Street, Gallows Creek. McCready Street is here. You're waving. Oh, you heading out? I only stole a few cars. So I'm going to put this under Rebecca Allen, R.A. Or are you raising your hand saying I have something to say? Quiet Ridge Health and Safety Convention. Come down to the yearly convention featuring special mystery guest, lead engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival disaster. So Aunt Williams. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, damn. So she was trailer park, so he's probably gas station. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews warned citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. So I'm going to, because this was connected to the car thefts, going to put that there. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's Gas and Repair. The new owner claims it will keep me busy. Diary of a Car Thief. Interesting. I think that's this person as well. Come on. There we go. Good enough. And you. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of tell-all book Diary of a Car Thief moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole our cars and then she stole our time and money. Okay. All right. Now that I've categorized these, I can separate them a little bit better. All right, so she died there. Gonna put that in the corner, that there. And then Aunt Williams. You get snack. Okay, browser has been having issues sending messages using a third-party application. Okay. Actually, let's put this about here-ish. Form a timeline. And then this. She sold the place and then moved to Manhattan. Okay. So for Chuck, he was captain of the football team and then had a disaster. Had some help. And then bought the gas station. And staff search a power station. This is for festival victims. Okay. I think that's all I can do at the moment. All right.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Actually, give me a bit longer.
I was hoping she'd talk me through it. Talk with me through it. All right, so Chuck is still alive as of 86. Rebecca is out of town. Kim is dead. Aunt is still around. So it's either Aunt or Chuck. Because Kim is dead.
How's it going?
I'm okay, thanks. I think I've almost got it.
Good luck. How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'll come back. So Kim is dead, so she's off the table. He now owns a 24-hour gas station. Doesn't necessarily mean he's there. she's in Manhattan, assuming she hasn't come back to town. He works at the power station. September 6th. So September 3rd is today. So welcome back. Oh wait, I probably just sent again. Care about health down to the yearly convention. Okay, this is down in Quiet Ridge, so he's not in town. So it's Chuck.
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello? Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck... Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Yeah.
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Damn. This town is officially out of anything emergency response related. Because the cops are down for the count, the fire trucks are disabled, and now the only ambulance is destroyed.
Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital.
Totally
I'm
fucked.
not feeling great. Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but... Damn. I gotta go.
At least he's alive.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16. The Screen.
There we go.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
The little wave. All right, so we're back down, going back down to the basement. fine. I'm tempted to take my mannequin arm, but I know I'm going to need to be able to manually carry stuff. Let's go ahead and save. Yep, overwrite. There we go. Okay. Casual reminder that we're most likely going to end up getting chased or hunted by the Whistling Man at some point tonight for interfering. As a note, those doors slamming are the doors resetting themselves. God. Game is good, y'all. I also genuinely keep waiting for the to like come back from someplace and things to not be how I left them. Which is one of the reasons why I try to close the doors. Because I'm hoping that that means that because the door is automatically shut. So, like, I'm hoping that if the doors were wrong thing, this thing. Were left open, or if I come back and I find doors left open, then it's going to be a sign that, you know, what I'm hoping. Anyway, door shut and locked behind me here. I don't think I need to go back out there. That door is still unlocked.
Many locked doors, so few keys.
All right, down to the basement like we were told to. I'm not going back out into that alleyway if I don't have to. Yep, that's still open. Which means that at any time, the guy could have come in. Glaring security problem. I peek in and see if there's anybody in there. Nope. Okay. We are, however, going to close this. Okay, what we got? Open. Got Bim Bam. Zap the Zorp away. Screwdriver.
A key? Was this always here?
What
I
key?
must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
What key? Oh, no, you didn't miss that, man. You did not miss that at all. Someone specifically left that here for you. Because, oh boy, Yeah, that should be your band name, Yvonne. But yeah, they specifically made that noticeable. So, oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Screwdriver. Maybe that'll help. And bim bam, zap the Zorp away. We'll bring these. Maybe throwing them at somebody will, you know, throw the cleaning chemicals in the face and then shank them with the screwdriver. Come on. Close. Here? Oh no. Okay. Why is...
Peggy,
Jesus
did you see
Christ.
warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
How did she know I was down here? Fucking hell. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Love that. What does that say? God, it's so hard to read. Here we go. Radio. There's a radio on one of the shelves? Oh.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Must I?
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut that. Excuse me, I said shut that. All right, tape there. New map.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death... Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death...
Okay. God, what the fuck? That is so weird that that's glitching like that. Okay. Here we go.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Okay.
This looks useful.
Police Department, Town of Gallows Creek, case prepared by Sheriff Matthews. Detailed report. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Ms. Sandra Sharp. Sandra, I believe, was our first caller from the night, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd, which was the previous night. Jesus, that startled me. Okay. I don't know if I need to hold on to that, but all right. So a shelf like that. Okay. Looks like it's in a corner of a wall. Okay. So probably back here, maybe? No. Here? Maybe. Could be. Yeah.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay. Nope, because that doesn't have a fan on top of it. Here we go.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Is there another? No. So is that it? Buttons and stuff I can interact with, potentially.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off. If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the? Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start
Employer.
the truth together.
Do you mean the radio station employer?
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Or does he mean Peggy? George Barrow as Henry. Okay, so this Humpty Dumpty thing probably won't actually help anything, but it has George Barrow's name on it, so I'm gonna take it. All right. God, I'm waiting for a Whistling Man jump scare now. Anytime now. Hold on. Did anything change with that? No. I don't remember if that liquid was always there. Also, I never really checked back here. Delivery notes. Okay. That might be a bit more important. It's a delivery note for security. Same people that delivered that installed and delivered the security system delivered at the hospital, at the gas and repair, at the roller rink, at Woodside Apartments, and K-Fam. Wrong button. This is almost certainly going to be the next thing we deal with. So... God, I cannot carry all this shit.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the
the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
Bruising, breaking,
How did
etc.
his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body? I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz
The
runner?
jazz runner.
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait.
Virginia Sullivan.
She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly.
I bet it was Clive that we were playing as earlier when at the prologue of the game. I bet. Because that was the first time we got introduced to the Whistling Man. We were walking down an alley. And yeah, so I bet we were playing as Clive at the start of the game.
We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
There we go. We'll see if it brought the stuff I had in my hands or not. It did.
Thank
Okay.
God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Hold on one moment. Will you please? No? There we go. Alright, if I... Can I... Fine. Part of me wants to reload so I can grab the other thing that's down there, but that's okay, I don't need to.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course.
I love him.
Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that Goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Well, can you think of any reason why you'd have been targeted?
No, I don't think so.
All right. When you were attacked earlier, you mentioned a name. Clive.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, They can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
All right, hold that thought real quick. Speak a couple things. Quick. Bear with me and be in a world of pure imagination. Okay.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be
Fair.
careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Jazzy.
Well,
Jazzy.
we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Okay, calm down.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
Calm down.
You got my number.
Hey!
What about tonight?
Peggy's right there, man!
Talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Damn.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Oh, that's
You
good.
truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
189.16.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out
This
of
is
the blue
Ponty.
with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
Hi, Ponty. What, more self-promotion for free?
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he
Pepperoni.
always had salt and pepper hair,
Uh-huh.
as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
I suppose I should take this call. This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
It's not Jimmy. Jimmy's dead.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like
Fucking
to welcome
Ponty.
another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don, we played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Oh no! Is Dawn the whistle kill? Like it? I've already made this, but is Dawn actually the whistle man? And we're going to help her break into somebody's thing. It's so sus. It's so sus. I knew the security system thing was going to come into play.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Very
Prime
sus.
piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is that timed? No, that's not timed. Okay. Woodside Apartments. There's the Sanders Drive-In on McCready Street. Woodside Apartments. Where was that? I just saw it. There it is. Woodside Apartments. Romero Street is the main road through town. So it is possible that she's telling the truth. That truck going by. At the very least, they might be there.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any. It's He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
So the trailer park. Yeah, I mean, maybe. You might be right, but also at the same time, what's to stop that person from shooting her? At like 3 in the morning. I know what it's wanting me to do. I just don't know if I can do that. You know, if I should do that, you know? Okay.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000 is keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
New record that I just unlocked. Play all records during the course of the night. Hell yeah.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger.
Right?
Their single, One Last Goodbye.
Also, if I read that entry code out live on the radio, that's severely endangering anybody with that security system.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the basement.
So she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments.
Because there was that
and
other
somewhere,
document down
Clive
there.
Probably has the papers for the Starling 4000. I need a key to get in there.
Yeah. Are there any other keys or anything in here that I might have missed? I played all of the records, so we don't have any of those left. This is for the... This was specifically for this. So I probably shouldn't take that upstairs, but I will in a moment. We've been through all through there. We know the thing I'm looking for is here.
Delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Yeah, the system's not even installed at Woodside, which means she should have been able to get in. Peggy? No? Okay. Well. Get off. Yeah, no, I bet that it's the Whistling Man outside of K-Fam trying to break into K-Fam to kill us for all that, for being in their way. Because we have that the security system. So that's my guess. All right, let's get over here. All right. Or it could be the hospital. Could be the hospital. Could be Christine's gas and repair. Christine's gas and repair is where Chuck lived. Chuck worked. And it just got blown up. Roller Ricky's roller rink was delivered and installed. Yeah, Woodside's is not installed because it required new parts, and the new installation date it has yet to come. So it's not even installed yet. Yeah. All right, let's put this here. I think that's probably all of our cassette tapes. Hold on. Put that there for a second. There was one more cassette tape somewhere, because I had two that I threw away. Did it despawn, I wonder? Come here. Nope, there it is. There we go. So I now have all of the records, and I have all of the cassette tapes. Plus this one. So maybe not all of the cassette tapes, but... Oh, wait, let me get the document. All right, Peggy.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him
That's
a call?
it.
Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching
But also-
through.
Do the alarm test.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm gonna give her the... Okay,
When
so
you're
we
ready,
have
shut the music off.
maintenance call code, the alarm security, the alarm test warning of the alarm test, which will set off all security measures,
Okay, Forrest, shut
the alarm
music
test
off.
deactivation code, and the entry code itself. Okay. 191519 is going to be the one I get. Yes, Peggy, thank you. All right. Damn it. This is what I wanted. Don't you dare. I'm just putting this down,
Okay,
ma'am.
Forrest, shut the music off.
I swear to Christ.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
No, thank you, Dawn.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, the thing I didn't think about is these codes probably wouldn't work with KFAM because Clive opted for manual installation, which means that he almost certainly changed the codes immediately. Almost certainly did. Especially because Clive would have been security conscious enough to not to do that. So that's cool. That's the thing I hadn't thought about.
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
What cops?
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the Whistling Man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
80s? That's...
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
So, the Whistling Man is a woman?
I had my suspicions. Liar pants. Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
I know. I can't believe it.
I mean,
She called up.
we were super suspicious of Dawn for a long time. But yeah, there's no way Forrest would have necessarily figured that out.
You spoke to her multiple times.
Ah! I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange. Oh, God.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start
Yes,
with.
she did.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music.
I think she was hoping Peggy would go get it. That, or she just wanted access to the radio station. as a whole.
And you can make the announcement. When you're ready, shut the music off.
I'm not ready. Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
189.16.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
Oh, wow, that's misspelled. That's phenomenal. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
You're a good father, Murphy.
Sorry. I just realized that stream was done. And I have other friends who are up. Oh, is Melodor streaming right now? He asks himself. Sorry, bear with me. No, Melodor's not currently streaming. Okay. All right.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you
Oh,
want to know?
wow. Look where that mannequin landed.
Can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Then why the fuck are you calling?
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Oh,
Sorry,
thank
Murphy,
God.
I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right.
What did you miss? You missed well, you were here for confirmation of Dawn, right? I think you missed that one of the previous callers, Murphy, called in order to help in response to us putting out a call for information. about Dawn. But he literally has absolutely no information, absolutely none. He initially refused to believe that it was a woman because he got his ass beat by the Whistling Man earlier in the night. So
I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. That.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
all right. So we just had an attempt at fuck. Where's Roller Ricky's? Am I blind? There's Roller Ricky's. We've already got Roller Ricky's ping. So he went back to Roller Ricky's and now is down here near the reservoir. You now don't trust any femme voice? I mean, I thought it too, but I didn't say anything. No, that makes it look like it was there. We'll put that. Put it there for now. Okay.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach,
Ooh.
and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy,
Okay.
patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
I already pretty much know what to do in this situation. You garrote the leg, you leave the knife in, and as for the stomach, you pack it with as much soft, like clean, soft stuff as possible and keep pressure on it.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.
Not the time, Forrest.
We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
25
I'm
Nancy
sorry.
Drive.
The ambulance is, well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Nancy Drive.
Forrest,
There we go.
Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him.
Isn't that what it's called? Garrot the leg? Am I not thinking of the right word? I know what I'm envisioning. Fucking Google this. Tourniquet. You create a tourniquet. The tourniquet is the device. But I could have sworn you used the tourniquet to garrot the leg. Because I'm pretty... to garrot the limb. Because I'm pretty sure... or at least I could be wrong about this, but I've always thought that the reason they call it a garrot is because you're choking, you're strangling, you're it's the act of, cutting off circulation. It's just that when you do it to the neck, it's fucking deadly. And it's most effective when you use it with like a wire or something. Whereas for murder. Whereas on limbs and whatever, that at least that's what my thought was. I'm could be wrong. The important thing is I knew what I was envisioning, and I could do it in a pinch. Like, I don't need to know the terminology to be able to actually know how to do the thing.
We can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top.
Peggy in the booth going through it, her hands on her head. Peggy's out there going, ah!
Bleeding out? Then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean
It's not this
cloth when
hard.
Slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info.
Not really.
We can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Yeah.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he
Yep.
does, act fast.
Yep.
If you apply a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it.
Also, yep.
If it's safe,
Not everyone is into what you are, Jamie. No, you don't need to be into it to be able to follow the information. It's not that much information. Now, I grant in a panic scenario, the brain doesn't necessarily remember very well. But still, that still does not make it a lot of information. You don't have to be into weird shit. You don't have to be kinky just to know the shit.
elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good.
These people have been panicking for several hours and have been buffeted with 20 types of emergencies, but you've numbed your brain with all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I know. My point is, not everybody has to be a freak to know this information or to be able to absorb this information. And I'm just saying, that still does not make it a lot of information. She gave her 3 items, and Peggy responded with, "Oof, that's a lot." Yeah, I guess. And everybody has different thresholds and shit. I guess the bottom line is everybody needs to be a fucking freak, right?
Casey, the nurse said to
You don't need to be me. You don't need to be my flavor of freak, but you gotta be a freak.
do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Leave that the fuck in.
Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Okay. Ooh. We don't want the rags from the car. The laundry or the jacket would do. Yeah. The main thing is that once the bleeding has slowed, they said to use the clean cloths. And I don't want to use it now when it's going to be needed later. I think I'm going to go with the jacket.
Sorry about this, Casey. I think it's best we use your jacket. Probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Jacket, then laundry. But I'm also concerned that they won't give us a choice again, and that would be the only time they tell us that they ask us what things to use, you know? Because it does that sometimes, where it's like, this was the answer you used before. And so, logically, that carries through every time it comes up again, type of a thing. And I'm like, I get what you're doing, but at the same time, maybe it's different. Maybe I want to do a different suggestion each time.
Sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So
Yeah.
a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
You think
Cheap houses equal homes for people working at the radio station. You know, I don't know why, but I honestly did not expect commentary on capitalism in this game.
Any of them
Okay.
could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there.
I need to
And
go
since
find a
missed
book,
the
don't
training
I?
Day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
I need the
I've only
directory.
ever called Karen.
And it's gonna be down in the boss's
Everybody's
office.
Probably in Reggie's office.
Yep.
I'll look through their files in Reggie's office.
I'm gonna need a
It's life or
key.
death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right.
I need a key.
But there are a couple of problems with that.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great.
True.
Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
We'll need a
I'm not gonna
key.
like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
He's not bleeding out. Bleeding out is the situation you are in when you do not have any attempt of control being placed upon your body. When you're just letting it flow free. That's bleeding out. He has somebody there who his wounds are covered and pressure is being applied. Genuinely, nothing more can be done short of driving him to the hospital until the bleeding has slowed. And even then, you probably shouldn't move him until the bleeding has slowed. So, you know, we're kind of at the end of the things we can take care of at the moment. At least unless something starts to happen with him. But you are absolutely right. Everybody in this game needs to fucking talk faster. Except for Ponty, who needs to not talk at all.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out
The future is floppy, and so am I. Wink.
our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can
That
find.
or she's dead now
I need a key
too.
for that. I'll just slide it under my door.
On behalf of Jason, you're starting to feel the panic. Also, well, I mean, not to call you out on your shit, but like, to be fair, you sit there and you breathe and you start to feel the panic. So that's not saying much. Love you.
For now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Okay, I need to get to Reggie's office. It was locked.
I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Don't shout like you did last time. You'll freak the fuck out of me. All right, I'll need... Oh, she did give me the key. Great. Awesome. Unlock all doors of the station. Woo! This game was made recently, set in the 80s. So ooh, that was a stutter.
Looks
All
like I need a 4-digit code.
Hint, very important date. Okay. Wow, that dude's got a fucking oil painting down here just hanging on the floor. The fuck, man? All right, very important dates. He left his light on too. Rude. Chalupa Cabra, a taste of Mexico. Called someone who lived in the 80s before I wrote that part of the script. Honestly, they probably did. Chalupa Cabra. But that said, everybody seems to have a cell phone in this rural ass town in like 87. So, all right. Reggie ordered 2 sodas, nachos, 2 chalupas, churros, salsa dip, tomato salsa. And spent $25.40 on that. Well, yeah. You know, back when the economy wasn't in absolute shambles. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Lol. Alien sightings, number 75, UFO over park. 1245, 1810, 85. Maybe. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Floppy disk.
Could this be it?
Deep cuts, top secret. Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as final girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is college student Megan, surnamed Follow. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. Takes place on 11/07. Very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering. Event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this to the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Acts 3, but even scarier. Maybe partner with Ponti's Pizza for the launch. 1 in 10 orders just receive a pizza cutter and pick it to the movie. So it's his manuscript. Okay, that's a potential. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. Acts Forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protag and villain. I love that he's just got a Newton's cradle tied up so that you can't play with it. Have an alien sighting date. The pizza. He's writing a horror movie. That's over the wedding video, right? Well, it's not over his wedding video. It's over somebody named Evan and Louise's wedding video. Because he's Reggie. He's not Evan or Louise. Best boss. There's a date there. It's probably the one from the floppy disk. Oh, here we go. Certificate of completion. This is to certify that Reggie Scott has successfully completed the standard course in first aid. 8/13/1987. Oh, there's the intercom. Oh, there's a sticky note here. Remember, Reggie Jr.'s birthday is 9/10, not 10/9. Last year was a disaster. Oof. All right. Clearing the desk.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're
Yeah,
probably
those are
right.
our three
I'll
options.
Let you know when I find something, but don't. Could
right.
this be it?
The date is 11/07. 11/07. 11/07.
Nice.
Okay. Dude prefers the date in his alien in his pizza killer movie rather than, yeah. I mean, so it makes sense. It makes sense. It doesn't necessarily state priorities of family or whatever. It does. It's just that it doesn't necessarily state the priorities. It does, however, it is, however, a hint that only he would connect. You know? Okay, we got 6 floppies. All right. 6 floppies, and that's what she said. Oop. And last one. All right. All right, let's go ahead and close that. What we got here? We got personnel file John Hedges. Possible. Forrest Nash. I'm curious what he's got to say about me.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and you're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
I'm just going to read these real quick because there's no actual timer. I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station. But honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team, seems to have this lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Jeannie, Janie, Janine, and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I've paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. April 5th, 1940. Hey. That's like 5 days before yours, right, Yvonne? All right, we'll put this back where it belongs. You know, in the center. Alrighty, we'll put this away as well. I mean, you are an old lady, let's be real. All right, this is Barbara Albright. She's our receptionist in the front desk. I don't remember who Peggy said went with her on the thingy. Peggy, hey. I'm gonna be nosy. But first, Karen Lawson, okay. I think it was Peggy and Karen that went on the thing. That sounds familiar. And Carter Bradley. So I think these are our 3 options at the moment. Peggy! And Peggy.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Peggy Weaver, producer, May 23rd, 1959. I've never seen somebody gel with anybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run this station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Another floppy thing at the bottom. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee at mid-call and nobody would know. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time for state training, because of their training session. Their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at a bar? Floppy thing at the bottom. Define at the bottom. Because Karen went with Peggy. I'm not going to read hers because I know she doesn't know. The bottom of the safe? Yeah, that's the Forrest Nash one. I just put it here in the center. And there's the one from that is the horror story that he's writing. All right, we'll put Peggy on top of Nash. I'm not going to actually check Karen's because I don't really care. John Hodges... Possible. I'm gonna go based off of vibes. Give me a second. Bradley Carter. Brad is an asshole. He's the guy who dated Barbara for a bit and broke up with her, like, on Friday. But I don't want to bother. I don't want to go with him if I don't have to. Barbara seems like a bit of a ditz. Let's go with John. Everything Peggy has said about Barbara is that Barbara essentially sits at the front desk and does not do shit. Except for reading magazines and doing her nails and shit. So, like... Yeah, typical secretary, typical asshole. Let's try John.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Refused to engage with the first aid trainer. War medic. John's our answer.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Let's elevate the legs.
I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
The jacket was on the leg, not on the stomach. I think the one that he's bleeding through is on the stomach. But I was fully not really paying that much attention.
Longer to keep him warm, so I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
I did this bad. I should have used the rags on the wound, and then the jacket to keep him warm, and then oh god, I hope he doesn't die. If he dies, I'm reloading. God, when did I last save? Pre-dawn. Oh no. Oh, well, I don't know when the autosave was. Autosave was recent. Fuck. Okay.
Sorry.
The good news is that the rags on top of from the car were, she said they looked clean, but they're not going to be directly in contact with the wound. So hopefully that's enough of a barrier. Oh.
Just relax now, okay? Oh, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
Just auto-saved.
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
54...
We didn't write his number. I was counting on the game remembering it for me.
20735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at K-Fam. We have an emergency.
I love the little pepper, the little salted little pepper he throws on his own name every time he says it. Hey, John, it's me, Forrest Nash, here at K-Fam. You know?
And we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
And also that way, if the Whistling Man gets in his way, John, being a former veteran, not a former veteran, being a veteran, presumably of health, still in shape of some kind. He doesn't sound that old. Presumably could handle her for a bit.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak, and then just started.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
Nam?
Please tell me
Yeah, he definitely wasn't in Iraq.
you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on, okay? Just
guessing that's Jason there.
No shit, dumbass! I'm guessing that's Jason over there. What was your first clue?
I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
That's the success sound.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
It's time to be nosy. It's time to be nosy. It's time to be nosy. And look at people's stuff. Bradley Carter, the food critic. When I hired Brad as our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? To them, I say, you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown, or Henderson. Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was so interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work... Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometime. I've always wanted to learn more about food. No, Reggie. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first aid training session. Hey, it's a good thing I didn't look at these anyway. That would have been a waste of time. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first aid training session. Brad made a joke. It is actually a federal crime, yes. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first aid training session. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth to mouth, and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. Joke wasn't that bad. Yeah, Brad's just a prick.
Come on, Forrest. Put some music on already.
Babe, leave me alone for a second. All right. Barbara is really getting on well with all of the staff here. Everybody gave her a great feedback at our last review. I get the feeling there's something going on with her and Brad. Call it a hunch. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have at least 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie.
What song should I play?
Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, and Lord Winston. Who'd I call babe? What? Anyway, Barbara, another cat, we read that. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept of my new horror script. I don't care what she thinks. Story about an alien egg at the center of the earth set to hatch on February 30th is a great idea. Why else would we avoid having a February 30th? I called Peggy babe? No, I don't think I did.
Music.
That doesn't sound like something I would do. The senior producers. Okay. So that means she's technically Peggy's boss.
Let's have a guy put the music on for me.
Karen has really stepped up her duties in the recent months. She has fully taken on Hamish's show alongside the Timberline twins ever since Wes left. Hopefully, she doesn't get any ideas about being paid double. Karen has started mentoring Peggy. I think this will be really good for Peggy. They are even doing team building training getaways. Update, I'm starting to suspect that these producer training getaways are being strategically timed. They've now both missed Secret Santa, first aid training, and the Teddy Gallows Jr. staging meet. Well, Teddy Gallows Jr., for those who weren't here for a couple streams ago and missed this. Well, it sounds like you need to subscribe to my channel. No, I'm kidding, Yvonne. Anyway, as I was saying, Teddy Gallows Jr., as we learned a couple streams ago, is an asshole. He's a conservative prick who is running on I'm better than everyone else as his platform. he called in and tried to leverage the whole Whistling Man situation of the evening to curry favor by trying to blame it on the lady mayor that's currently in control. So that's why I have an ad for him and an ad for I have an ad for both mayors, both candidates, the actual mayor and him. I threw away his ad because fuck him. Anyway, so all right, give me that. All right.
I better put a record on.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna stand on the desk for a second and then leave. Oh, wrong thing. These stairs. Dead air is a crime, Forrest. I know. It. For the record, it genuinely is. It genuinely is actually a crime. Oh, I broke the door. There we go. But yeah, no, it genuinely is. I've mentioned this before. I joined at one point in my life, in my attempted school career. I attempted to get like a certification as a radio DJ, for reasons. And one of the things that they hammered in on day one was that it was illegal to have dead air on crime. Oh my god. It was illegal to have, like, federally illegal, because radio stations, in order to have a broadcasting license, have to have an agreement with the federal government. And part of that agreement is you can only have like yay amount of dead air on air. And if you go over that, then it is a federal crime and your broadcasting license will be revoked. And at best, you guys will be fined, if not like straight up, like actually having criminal lawsuits thrown at you. So, yeah. So dead air is a crime. Even at 3 a.m. All right, what are we playing?
What song should I play?
Anything scratching an itch, Yvonne?
Hey, play something.
I'm gonna. The hang-ups?
189.16.
And you are correct. They would once upon a time do that. You are correct. You are correct. They would once upon a time sign off for the night and sign on in the morning. However, there was usually during that time another radio station would take over their slot on the air, and they would still have something playing on that station. But also that was a thing that stopped mid-80s, I think, or if not earlier. Like this was a once upon a time thing, and upon a time being the emphasis there.
Wait, this might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Oh wow, am I actually going to finish the game tonight? I thought there was more to the game than this. Final boss time. Hey Rose, good to see ya. You know what? I haven't run an ad for a while, so I'm actually gonna.
The world-famous annual Gallows Creek Harvest Festival is back! We got it all out on Giblet Field. We got the Little Miss Harvest Pageant, Princess Harvest Pageant, Harvest Queen Pageant, Cotton Candy, Corn Dogs, Cornhole, Corn on the Cob, Crokinole, Country Music, Can Jam, Jams, Jellies, Jamborees, Juggling, Roller Rickies, Roller Disco Lessons, Praying. We got baby crawling, balloon popping, balloons for sale, beard contest, horseshoes, hayride, hay toss, hey you there, safe donkeys and ponies, apple bobbing, firearms, fireworks, funnel cakes, fried dough, seed spitting, sand licking, cracker cramming, and cat shop. And fake tattoo, face painting, puppets, petting zoo, amazing maze, square dancing, story swapping, spelling bee, quilting bee, and sewing circle, pie eating, lawnmower racing, hot dog eating contest, flower contest, and of course our famous gourd measure-off. The festival is brought to you by Mayor Linda Cartwright, sponsored by Gallows & Sons Factory, and dedicated to the memory of Garrett Miley, tragically taken from us last festival.
Hey, great party, man. Thanks. Can I grab another beer? Hey, sure thing. Let me grab you one out of the fridge. Oh no, we're out of beer. What am I gonna do? The party is going to be over.
Fear not. A Grill and Spree will give you a free 6-pack of beer if Gallows High wins this Tuesday.
Say what?
That's right. Order a meal deal from us and you'll get a free 6-pack of beer if Gallows High wins.
A free 6-pack? Righteous!
You heard me. 6 beers if Gallows High wins. Sounds like you've already had enough beers.
I hope we murder them.
Me too, Billy. Me too. Come on down to Grill and Spree or call off 555-749-8335. We've got barbecue you'll die for.
189.16.
Curious. Hold on. So the achievement I got for unlocking all of the doors in the station is literally is called the Master of Unlocking, which is a reference to Resident Evil 1, in which the character Jill is referred to as the Master of Unlocking by one of the other characters, because she's the one that they gave the skills picking locks. Okay, interesting. Okay. All right. Sorry.
Do you seek ancient wisdom? Do you want to double your power? Are you ready to unlock your inner warrior for only $24.99? Then step into Master Robbie's deadly dojo of Kung Rate and receive direct by video warrior instruction from me, Master Robbie. You will learn the 4 qualities of an ultimate conqueror. The power of the alligator, the discipline of the tarantula, the speed of the tuna, the poise of the scorpion, and the wisdom of the bullfrog. Using classified techniques, I'll unlock your inner chi after only 5 30-minute video sessions. Ultimate power and wisdom can be yours now for the low price of only $24.99. Just call 555-7861 USA to take your first step to becoming a champion. Never forget the element of surprise! If you buy today, you'll receive 2 additional VHS tapes. The Tornado Technique and Karate Lovemaking. Call today!
189.16.
Teddy Gallows Jr. is a family man, a devout Christian, and a proud patriot. Teddy Gallows Jr. is Gallows Creek. Like his father and all his fathers before him, Teddy Gallows Jr. has worked hard to create jobs, improve infrastructure, and make Gallows Creek a good place to raise a family. Unlike current mayor Linda Cartwright, Teddy Gallows Jr. lives in Gallows Creek. He's our neighbor, and he stands with our neighbors. Like Sheriff Matthews, who, after years of keeping the peace, Mayor Cartwright is trying to force into early retirement. Teddy Gallows Jr. doesn't believe in keeping a good man out of a job. Teddy Gallows Jr. believes in the American dream. Does Linda Cartwright? Help Teddy Gallows Jr. keep Gallows Creek a good American town. Help him become mayor. Take a swing for Gallows Creek. Vote for Teddy Gallows Jr.
My name is Teddy Gallows Jr., and I approve this message.
Yeah, I had to play that one because it was the last ad I needed to play in order to get the achievement. Well, oops. All right, Peggy, let's go.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Actually, I just realized it's 10 o'clock. Do I want to call it here? No.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo number. Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone.
Peggy, are you saying I look heavenly?
Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive lineman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a
George had a girl.
man. I could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
189.60.
Here comes one of my favorites. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
This is the 911 operator from the start of the game. The one who took the injured deputy and had to go to a town 2 hours over.
It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now.
They works.
Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's
Them.
where you come in.
Gallows Creek is too big.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in.
I don't think she's gonna call again. I think she's gonna get here.
Figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
That's nice to think, Peggy, but I don't reckon Dawn is gonna give up without a fight.
She probably won't give up without a fight, no. But neither will we. Now, let's get you back into the arena, champ. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much.
Yay!
You had been there then. God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Achievement, Jason lives!
It is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and
Yeah,
there's a knife
same.
in my leg, but John
Not
gave me
same.
something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Good drugs.
Oh.
So I know this is an emergency situation, but I could be wrong, but I believe there is a thing about war medics and actually being allowed to do medical shit legally on American soil. Like technically, they're not actually licensed and stuff, and so there's only a limited amount of things that John could legally be allowed to do to help him. I'm not saying he did anything beyond that. I'm just saying that, like, if it required something like fucking surgery, that would be out of John's legal range.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I wanted to talk to you about that.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone, started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
Isn't Peggy usually a nickname for Margaret? Mm-hmm. She could have... No, because she couldn't have been attacking Roller Ricky while she was sitting right there across from us. We could physically see her in the booth. Moving around and everything. She knows people. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. She might not... She's probably not working alone.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer break into the top so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Keep your door fucking locked, Peggy. If she did know George, she's been playing it really, really well.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Because buildings are big, my man.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
There it is.
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
Was there an... No, there wasn't here. I definitely heard them on the other side, footsteps on the other side of that door. Oh!
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
Going back upstairs and we're trying to not get murdered. Trying to get back upstairs and save Peggy. Hopefully isn't secretly the Whistling Man.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ. Okay. Hi, bitch. You can't get upstairs if you're behind that door. Damn it!
Oh no. Peggy, where'd you go? What
There's definitely two of them. Because there is no way. I've been all over this fucking station. There is no way, short of like supernaturally phasing through walls, for the Whistling Man to have gotten through that locked door and gotten back upstairs. Unless they sprinted outside, went up the fire escape, or rappelled up the side of the building, which even then, that would have been, they would have had to fucking move.
No way. This can't be happening.
Oh, hi. You want me to push a button?
A call. Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night.
Yeah, there's more than one Whistling Man. There's more than one Whistling Man. Because there's definitely more than one. Because there's no way that Dawn is standing in front of me while on the phone with me.
Almost the end of the show, but it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
Yeah, no, just kill him. Teddy Gallows Jr. I knew it was going to be Teddy Gallows Jr. as soon as they said somebody powerful was shutting people up. The whole town is named for his family. Gallows Creek. Yeah, no, let him die. Let him fucking die. Yeah, no, I'm okay with this. Except I kind of want to... There's a big old achievement that says, save all Whistling Man targets.
Here, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait.
I really think that the person I'm looking at is Peggy. And I am not happy with that. But also at the same time...
Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek
Hello, Bean.
to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Oh. Oh, shit?
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two Whistling Men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
And also how Murphy was so certain that he had fought a man, not a woman.
And...
Well, fought. He'd gotten the tar beaten out of him by a man, not a woman.
That's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest.
You're welcome.
Sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Mooney was the name of the original Whistling Man from back in the day that they're all basing this on.
There we go.
Marie. That makes sense. Not Margaret. They specifically went with an M name to make us go, oh no, Peggy.
Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last last saw. Oh, God damn it.
I'd be quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe...
Yeah, I have to, for legal reasons, Forrest Nash, and by extension, I have to, you know, play it a little chill. We have to be like, you know what? I'm why should I do this? Instead of just immediately being like, no, kill him. So yeah, we're gonna...
Injustice.
You think this is justice?
I think it's justice. It's definitely revenge, but that doesn't mean they're not the same thing sometimes.
They were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but...
Murdered? Listen,
Oh no, don't stop.
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
Me over here with the fucking Willy Wonka energy. No, wait, stop.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right, I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
And Peggy? And Peggy! Oh God, why did that crack me up so much? And Peggy!
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to...
Yes, say this out loud where they can hear you.
If I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
The axe never remembers, but the tree never forgets. Hit him, Murray! Oh God, do I want... What's hilarious is every bone in my body is saying, click it. Every bone in my body is saying to click it. Yeah, you're right.
Teddy,
play Forrest, who in the 80s didn't have the fascist government we're dealing with currently.
honest with me, or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
It was the night Mooney, the original Whistling Man, vanished. Isn't that right?
That's right. And, hell, it seemed too perfect to pass up. I was just
Right?
surprised.
Teddy has no sense of preservation. Just like every single person of his ilk in reality. Every single person of his ilk.
thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that
No,
so?
you're not.
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable.
His issues were that you were threatening his life to keep him silent.
I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night,
You know, I'm staring at this guy, and it's a cool costume. Like, I'm gonna be real, the Whistling Man design is peak.
we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut.
Oh, yeah, no. No. It wasn't Ricky who knew, it was Jason who knew.
Told him he would have given everything away.
But he... well... It doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Oh, God! Again! This game is making it so hard!
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. God damn it.
That sounded wet.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
That was juicy.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. At the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man, too, and...
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
You liar!
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Ash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong.
Was manslaughter.
So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but...
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And...
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
Ooh. Should I be empathetic and say or should I ask her when the killing will end? Oh. I'm gonna go with empathetic.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. You should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Oh man, like I said, that is a good mask. It says it on that document over there. The thing is, it says the answer on that one of the documents on the pin board over there. Oh god. Was it the football field? I think it was the football field. So it makes sense to me. I'm gonna save beforehand so I can save scum if I fail it.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot!
Okay, yeah.
We're in the...
Shot the winning throw. I thought they were talking football. All sports ball is the same.
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right,
Shut up.
Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here.
My brain went to Chuck Brody, who was the quarterback or something like that in the football team of the high school. That's what I went to.
Anyway, I think that about wraps
Oh,
up the
well.
interview with Teddy.
Teddy survived. So, spoilers.
Marie? Where?
Oh, Peggy.
Oh my God.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
And Peggy. She said it was before you right.
You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk.
So Teddy has survived. Peggy is still there. And Peggy is now there and going to die. And I have to convince her to not kill Teddy. Fine. Why is Peggy there?
Never did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my God. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What?
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they knew I'd been with George and you. And...
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
It's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I could prove Peggy didn't forget Marie? Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
How's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Hey, Zara!
Peggy survived.
Dr. Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
I don't think it is.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
It's been a scream.
Let's make tomorrow better.
Forrest Nash survived the Whistling Man. The end, question mark. The end, question mark. Oh no. Okay. Open the score to skip the epilogue. We're now playing as either Marie or her son. Oh no, because that's the list.
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
They caught one of them. The other one's running off to the woods. They probably have the son. Jennifer, Scott, Cynthia, Tammy, Peggy, Forrest. So that's what Peggy and Forrest look like. Hot Dave! Good old Hot Dave right there. Chad, Kyle, Roller Ricky, Eugene, Maurice, Sandra, Virginia, Jason, Teddy Gallows Jr., Heather, Lisa, Seth, Chuck, and Martinez. Who is Scott? Sorry. Was Scott the one? Was I unable to save Scott? No. Okay. Okay. So according to online, you can't save Scott. I'm sorry, everybody. I have to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a bit. Don't. Okay, we're back. Resuming. They look like people who are on the dev team? Oh, probably. Yeah, since this is a game where we never see anybody's actual face, this is probably their way of showing off the dev team. Also, as I already said, you apparently can't save Scott at all. So makes Hot Dave a lot more interesting, right? Yeah, I knew they were gonna get her cornered on Whistling Point. She's gonna make her last stand there and die where George died. Yeah. And once again, I just hope that with how much was said on the... I just hope that with what all has been said about what happened that night, that Teddy Gallows Jr. actually gets some major punishment. He probably won't, because his family's rich and powerful, but... Yep.
Officer Luco, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
She may have survived the jump, but not likely. Then again, who are we? Because we're not Forrest Nash. Oh, here we go. Watch me be Reggie. Oh, apparently that was it. Interesting. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally skip something. I wish they would have actually revealed who we were. Clive was who he played as at the start in the prologue. Okay, so there's no actual confirmation of who we're playing as in that and that end there. Yeah. Well, that was Killer Frequency. I wonder what happens if I hit continue.
Keep your mouth
Okay, it just puts us right back here. All right, cool.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
Anyway. I know we're late, but I wanted to finish the game when I realized how close to the end we were. So, yeah, thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for hanging out. Probably what I'll be doing the rest of the week is Phasmophobia, since this is the last week of Spookmas. I might change my mind and throw something special into the mix at some point. But yeah, it's a good game, y'all. It's a damn good game. Good game, good design, very, very well thought out. Doesn't take itself too seriously. Probably I would call it the lightest horror game I've ever played. I mean, there are hold on a second. Hold, please. There are achievements I didn't get that I would not mind replaying the game to get. So there's an achievement for saving all of the Whistling Man's targets, finishing the game in under 4 hours with all callers surviving, and and also a version where everybody dies to the Whistling Man. There's also 2 hidden achievements that I don't know what they are. Oh. So I'm looking at the achievement list now. One of the achievements is to put the mannequin head in the fridge in the fucking workroom. In the fucking kitchen. So hold on a second, because so interestingly, Scott was one of the teens in the group with Carrie. Oh, Carrie will always survive. So I must have chosen something that got Scott killed, but not the rest of the group. Interesting. So I did not save everybody. One person died. Damn. Well, I'm going to replay the game in my own time to fix that. Because I am too, no. But anyway, sorry, distracted. Thank you all again, like I said, for tuning in. I do greatly appreciate appreciate each of you tuning in every day and all of that. As I've already said, we are near the end of Spookmas. I said Scott always died. Internet said Scott will always die. They were wrong. Apparently. Because I got this from the actual... I was getting this from the actual wiki. So apparently it's always wrong. So that was wrong. But anyway. What? Reddit was wrong? Shocker. Anyway. Thank you all for tuning in. Before we head out, just a reminder that if you missed part of this, or you want to catch up on the VODs of all the other parts, or anything else like that, any other VODs, you can find my YouTube, which is Gaming with Crimson Knight on YouTube. You can search either Crimson Knight or Gaming with Crimson Knight and find me. Or you can go to my linktree, linktree/Crimson Knight. You can go there. You can find links to my socials, my Discord, Twitch, my Ko-fi, and my Patreon, which are places where you can throw money at me if you are willing and able. And if you're not, that's perfectly fine. No hard feelings, I promise. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night with Phasmophobia. And then, yeah, tomorrow night with Phasmophobia. And probably Phasmo the rest of the week. Maybe not Wednesday. Wednesday I might do something different. I don't know what. But... I don't know what we'll do Wednesday. I'll figure it out and let you guys know. But 3 hours of single player. I don't know. We're playing a lot of this week by ear. So yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Check this stuff out. And until next time, remember to have empathy, be kind, be safe. Love yourselves and love everyone around you. And I'll see you all next time. Love you all. Peace out.